Green urban development refers to an approach to urban planning and design that prioritizes sustainability, environmental consciousness, and the well being of residents. It aims to create cities that are environmentally friendly and socially inclusive. Green urban development involves various strategies and practices that focuses on reducing the environmental impact of urban areas while improving the quality of lives for residents. This includes incorporating sustainable design principles, promoting energy efficiency, utilizing renewable energy resources, and implementing sustainable transportation systems, managing waste and water resources, preserving green spaces and biodiversity, and fostering community engagement. The goal of green urban development is to create cities that are resilient to climate change, minimize resource consumption, and reduces greenhouse gas emissions, as also to enhance the public health and well-being. Sustainable designs include using sustainable construction materials, energy efficient systems, and green infrastructure. Waste and emission reduction aims to cut waste and reduce emissions by implementing strategies such as waste management programs, promoting recycling, and supporting clean energy initiatives. Green urban development emphasizes the creation of green spaces within the city, including parks, gardens, and urban forests. These spaces not only enhance the aesthetic of the city but also promotes biodiversity and improves the overall well-being of residents. Sustainable transportation promotes electrified mobility and the use of sustainable transportation options such as electric vehicles, public transportation, and cycling infrastructure. This reduces the reliance of fossil fuel and helps mitigate air pollution and traffic congestion. Some of my research questions are how can urban areas effectively integrate renewable energy sources to reduce the dependence on fossil fuel and carbon emissions? How can urban areas implement innovative waste management strategies to minimize waste generation and promote a circular economy? How can clean modes of transportation be accelerated to promote healthier lifestyles and mitigate air pollution and traffic congestion? Wind turbines have been one of the most reliable sources of clean energy according to the World's Population Review. China and the United States are the world's largest wind power producers, generating 50.6% of the world's wind power in 2022. Several European countries have also achieved higher wind power penetration levels, including Denmark, Ireland, Germany, Spain, and Portugal. Studies indicate that wind's power's total cumulative installation electricity generation capacity has significantly increased over 20 years, reaching an estimate of 824.9 watts, with 2021 recording a 17% increase in global wind energy production. However, concerns over noise and visual impact on the environment, installation challenges as remote locations, and competition with low-cost energy sources are the main challenges facing wind energy. This figure shows a solar power system's basic components and flow from the sun to electricity. In this case, solar panels or photovoltaic panels convert sunlight into direct current electricity through the photovoltaic effect. The air disconnect is used to disconnect the solar panel from the rest of the system for maintenance, or the inverter converts DC electricity from the solar panel to AC electricity, which is a type of electricity used in the businesses and homes. The AC electricity is sent to AC breaker boxes that controls the flow of electricity in different areas. The electric meter measures the solar power system's output and consumptions, where excess electricity is fed into the grid. Urban development in most countries has faced challenges in waste management, including collection, transportation processes, and landfill dependence. According to an article, developing a sustainable and smart waste management system can provide a multidimensional approach, determine technical maturity, and minimize waste management problems. However, very few countries have been able to implement the system. According to a UNEP, 82% of thermal waste in energy plants is found in developed nations such as the United States, Germany, France, and Japan. The research by Frey indicates that transportation is the biggest contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. Despite an increased trend in the adoption of green energy, a significant proportion of transportation still means petroleum-based energy. Shifting the public transportation from driving alone will reduce air pollution. Pi asserts that every vehicle on the road produces 1 pound of carbon-related gas per 1 mile drive. Taking public transportation can reduce CO2 emissions by up to 45%. improve air quality, and decreases pollutants in the atmosphere. Gas is not only a pollutant when it comes to cars, but they use antifreeze, which has a negative impact on the environment. Taking sustainable transportation instead of driving alone means cutting down on all of them. Reducing the number of vehicles on the road significantly improves the quality of the air in urban areas and cities. Solar and wind energy emerges as a dependable and consistent contributor to clean energy, instrumental in addressing the challenges of urbanization and fostering energy security, and reduces environmental impact in the future. Implementing innovative waste management strategies such as anaerobic digestion and gasification can significantly help reduce fossil fuel reliance and promote resource effectively. Transitioning to sustainable transportation such as cycling, hybrid and electric vehicles, public transportation and walking improves public health